Persuasion is a skill that can be learned and improved through understanding key principles. This video presentation explores techniques for creating persuasive presentations that captivate and motivate your audience. What is one presentation that you found particularly persuasive? What made it so effective? It can be a clear and compelling message, the speaker's passionate delivery, or relatable and engaging storytelling. Knowing the learning outcomes helps to follow along. It is like a roadmap of what we will cover. Define persuasion. Identify elements of building credibility. Discuss emotional connection. Identify the power of storytelling. Identify the use of persuasive techniques. Discuss about engaging your audience. And there will be a quiz for knowledge check. Which topic are you most interested in learning about? It can be storytelling, persuasive techniques, or emotional connection. What is persuasion? Persuasion is the process of influencing someone to adopt a belief, attitude, or action through communication. Effective persuasion involves understanding your audience and tailoring your message to their needs and values. Why is persuasion important in professional and personal settings? It could be to influence decision making, or build consensus and agreement, or maybe motivate action and change. Starting your presentation by establishing your credibility and character is key. Showing your audience that you are committed will help build trust. What are the 3 ways to establish credibility? It could be share your expertise and experience, cite credible sources and data, or demonstrate confidence and professionalism. Tailoring your message to resonate with your audience's interests and needs is crucial for effective persuasion. Understanding demographics, values, and prior knowledge enhances message relevance. What questions should you ask to understand your audience better? What are their needs and pain points? What would be their values and beliefs? What is their level of knowledge on the topic? Studies have shown that using the word you gets people excited. Using words like free, because, and instantly can also help make your presentation more persuasive. How does using the word you make a presentation more persuasive? It can make the presentation more personal and relatable. Directly involves the audience in the message. It also creates a sense of connection and engagement. Pathos involves using emotions to persuade your audience by connecting with their values and feelings. Emotional engagement, relatability, and vivid language can create a strong bond with the audience. How can you use pathos effectively in a presentation? Share personal stories that evoke empathy. You can use vivid language and imagery to create emotional impact. Highlight the positive outcomes of your message. Storytelling creates emotional connections, enhances memorability, and clarifies complex ideas while building trust and inspiring action. Stories make your message memorable and relatable, helping to overcome resistance and inspire actions. What are the key elements of a compelling story? Include a relatable character, a clear conflict or challenge, a satisfying resolution. Comparing something complex to something straightforward helps the audience understand the concept better. Analogies enhance comprehension and make ideas more memorable. Why are analogies effective in persuasive speaking? They simplify complex ideas, create emotional connections, and make ideas more memorable. Using vocal emphasis, hand gestures, or body language makes a critical point more memorable. Highlighting certain words, phrases, or ideas makes them stand out and create a lasting impression. How can you use emphasis to persuade your audience? Adjust your tone, volume, and pace of speech. Use strategic pauses to allow reflection. Incorporate visual aids with bold fonts and colors. Using exaggerated language captures the audience's attention and makes a point more memorable. Hyperbole can evoke strong emotions and create a sense of urgency. What are the benefits of using hyperbole in persuasive speaking? It grabs attention, makes the message more memorable, emphasizes key points. Implement the technique of social proof theory to make your presentation more persuasive. Show your audience that others have already adopted your ideas or product. What are some ways to use social proof in your presentation? It could be sharing testimonials from satisfied customers. Present statistics showing widespread adoption. Highlight endorsement from respective figures. Incorporate visual aids to complement your speech. In your presentation slides, emphasize essential data or critical points by using bold fonts, colors, or highlighting techniques. How do visual aids enhance a persuasive presentation? They make complex information easier to understand. Keep the audience engaged. Reinforce your message. Confident delivery enhances your persuasive power. Rehearsing your presentation ensures a smooth and impactful delivery. What are some tips for effective delivery? Maintain eye contact with the audience. Use natural gestures and body language. Speak clearly and confidently. Thoughtfully organize your presentation. Structure your speech in a way that is easy to digest, remember, and retell. How do you thoughtfully organize a persuasive presentation? Grab the attention of the audience with an engaging hook. Present your main points logically and clearly. Summarize your key message and call to action at the end. Frame communication to persuade your audience. Having clear messages is important. What is the key to framing communication? Use words such as you, free and instantly. Tell stories that cause the audience to use empathy. Use hyperbole to create a sense of urgency. Remember, the most effective persuasive speeches end with a call to action. Motivate your audience to take a specific action. What makes a call to action effective? It must be clear and specific instructions. Create a sense of urgency. Include easy steps to follow. Test your understanding of persuasive presentation techniques. Reinforce your knowledge and identify areas for improvement. Question 1. Which technique involves connecting with the audience's emotions? Is it logos, pathos, or ethos? What is the purpose of using analogies in a presentation? To confuse the audience, to simplify complex ideas, to exaggerate the truth. Why is storytelling an effective persuasive technique? It makes the speaker look intelligent. It creates emotional connections. It wastes time. What is hyperbole? Understatement, exaggeration, precise statement. Why is it important to end a presentation with a call to action? To confuse the audience, to motivate action, to fill time. And for the answers, let's look at the key takeaways. We review the key principles and techniques for creating persuasive presentation. In a nutshell, persuasion is a powerful tool that can be used to influence and inspire others. By understanding your audience, connecting with their emotions, and using persuasive techniques, you can create presentations that achieve your goals. Thank you and happy learning.